Hi, Ben from Lover of Cameras, and this is my unboxing and initial impressions of the Sony F1.8 35mm FE prime lens. And this is my second lens for the Sony full frame system, which I pretty much recently switched to when I unboxed and bought my Sony a7S III, which you can watch the unboxing that I did on there. And also my accompanying lens with it, which was the Tamron 28-75 f2.8 zoom lens. But since the 35mm focal length was and is always my favorite focal length that I use for video, yeah, I thought let me go ahead and get it, especially with that sweet f1.8 on a full frame. I could not pass this up as my next lens for the Sony a7S III. Let's get on to unboxing it. So when it comes to the 35mm f1.8, retails around £500. So I'm based in the UK, so £500, 500 euros, or roughly around $500. And yeah, this is my favorite focal length, especially just in the space that I tend to use for video production, talking head, and even product shots. It's really good. In terms of the packaging from the outside working in, it comes in this simple orange colored box, which is very synonymous with the standard Sony lenses. I don't believe this even falls under the G lens, and it's definitely not a G Master lens. Definitely don't have the money to be spending on that, but this is a good value lens for the quality that you get with it as well. The packaging is pretty much very simple and straightforward. It comes in a bubble wrap, and you've got the instruction manuals that come with it, which is just a lot, but we just pluck that to the side and we pretty much get to the lens itself. The lens itself is quite small. It's a lot smaller than I expected it to be. I knew it to be a small compact lens, but it's a lot smaller than I expected it to be. But yes, it is an FE, which is the signification of it being a full frame lens. F1.8 35mm, so you are gonna get nice shallow depth of field with decent compression, even though it's not at the 50mm or above focal length. You do have an AF and MF for autofocus and manual focus switch on there, which is great to see, really good. And you do have a custom button as well, which allows you to assign it within the Sony body software to whatever you need it to be. So that's also just another nice benefit as well. In terms of the filter thread, it is working with a 55mm filter thread, so below the standard 67mm filter thread that I like. And again, the lens does feel a lot smaller than I expected. And again, if you look at it compared to the Tamron, as before I put it onto the Sony a7S III, you can really tell the size difference. And the Tamron for a zoom lens is really compact. It's fairly compact, it's very reasonable. But yes, mounting it onto the Sony a7S III, you can see that the proportion of it is relatively small to the body size of the camera. And the Sony a7S III is a compact full frame camera, even though it is a full frame camera in a respect. The grip is big and wanted, there is space for the grip. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. I'm gonna be using this a lot for all my videos, especially when I'm doing talking heads, sitting down, as well as product shots, alongside the versatility of my zoom lens. But I really wanted a fast prime lens, and I was going in between having to get the 20mm f1.8 G lens first or the 35mm. And as much as yes, I've got the 35mm focal length within the Tamron, I love the f1.8, and I wanted the sharper quality, the shallow depth of field, and the 35mm focal length is my favorite. But yeah, that is it. My quick unboxing of the f1.8 35mm full frame lens from Sony. Let me know in the comment section below if you've actually picked up this lens and you've used it and what's your thoughts on it. And that is it for me, Ben from Lover of Cameras. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Level Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.